You know that feeling when you're looking around, maybe scrolling, maybe just out in the world, and you think, wow, they've really got it together.
Oh, absolutely. Or, I wish I was more like that, maybe more confident, or...
Yeah, or just nailing everything they try, it seems.
It's such a common thing, that little pang of, if only.
Exactly, and that's really the heart of what we're digging into today, this whole business of comparing ourselves to others.
Mm-hmm.
We've been looking at some really interesting ideas that use this pretty wild image to make the point. Think. A shark and an eagle.
It sounds strange, but it's actually quite powerful how this picture helps us see something about ourselves.
Okay, so get this. You've got a shark, right? Apex predator in the ocean, totally in its element.
King of it, still me.
Right. But it sees an eagle way up high, soaring, grabbing seagulls like it's nothing.
Effortless, graceful, successful in a completely different world.
And the shark thinks, that's it. That's what I need to do. Forget the fish. I need to hunt seagulls in the sky.
It's almost comical, isn't it? A creature perfectly adapted for the sea, deciding its future lies airborne.
And it's serious. This shark apparently makes a plan, like a 6-month detailed plan.
Focused on what?
Intense cardio.
Yeah.
Can you picture a shark doing cardio and apnea training, holding its breath for these sky dives it imagines?
Wow. The dedication is there. You can't fault the effort.
For sure. But you have to ask, all that energy, all that focus on something so fundamentally, wrong for a shark, what's going to happen?
Yeah, spoiler, it doesn't end well for the shark's flying career.
Nope. Fins just don't flap like wings, leaping out of the water. It's not exactly soaring, is it?
And the result is just failure.
Yeah.
And the source we looked at really points this out.
Total frustration, right? Self-blame, loss of confidence.
Exactly. Here's this master of the ocean feeling like a total flop because it couldn't be an eagle.
Which is just... It's absurd when you think about it objectively. It's a shark. The ocean is its place. It shouldn't be second-guessing that.
A real shark wouldn't do this. Its instincts are too tuned in. It knows where it belongs.
So that makes you wonder, why do we humans do it? Why do we look at someone else's sky and think, I need to be up there?
That really is the million-dollar question, isn't it?
And the stuff we were reading points to some pretty strong currents pushing us that way. All the messages we get.
Societal standards, maybe? What we're supposed to be like?
And advertising. Always showing us these shiny, perfect versions of life, suggesting we're missing out if we don't have that.
Oh, definitely. And then there's social media.
Don't get me started. It can feel like everyone else is just cruising along on their highlight reel.
Making it super easy to feel like you're falling short or you're somehow in the wrong place.
It creates this pressure, this feeling that maybe who you are isn't quite enough. That you need to chase those seagulls.
Which really brings up a question for you listening right now. Have you ever felt like that shark? Admiring someone else's flight, their sky, so much that you started setting goals that maybe didn't quite fit your own ocean.
It's a big one to sit with. Like, what seagulls are you chasing right now? Are they taking you away from where you naturally swim best?
And maybe ask yourself, are the standards you're holding yourself to really yours? Or are they echoes of what, society or ads or your feed says you should value?
Because here's the flip side, the really important bit. Instead of looking at others and seeing what you lack, what about your own strengths? What are the unique things you've got perfectly suited for your environment, your own ocean?
Yeah. So pulling it all together, the main takeaway isn't don't try to improve or don't grow. Not at all.
No, it's more about recognizing what you're naturally good at, where your power lies.
Exactly. Appreciating your inherent abilities and the place where they can really flourish instead of constantly trying to become a completely different creature.
Maybe real success, real fulfillment isn't about desperately trying to grow wings you weren't meant to have.
But about being the absolute best, most effective you right where you are in your element.
Becoming the most powerful shark in your ocean, not a clumsy bird on land.
Which leaves us with this final thought to maybe chew on. What if true contentment, true success, isn't about chasing someone else's life, but about diving deep into understanding and really embracing the unique wonders of your own ocean?